Hello, my beautiful vibe drivers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Thursday, August 28th of 2025. Many blessings to you all as we move forward in this energy. I send you lots of love and light, and I remind you this is a collective reading. That means it's for all sun, moon, and rising signs. If you'd like to have your own personal reading, please visit royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to do a reading with you as soon as you schedule your appointment. So, with that, let's open up the energy and see what the cards have to say. Well, it looks like we're moving towards some abundance here because this is leaving the step-by-step method as we go through each step. We are making progress to make it to the other side here, and on the other side lies the abundance. So we're in the process of moving in that energy, and abundance is moving toward us. Isn't that nice to think of it coming in as you're moving toward it to meet in the middle there? Well, let's do that so we can cut down on some of the time it's taken. We're going to meet it in the middle. It's going to show up, and we're going to be there absolutely at the same time. Synchronicity it is. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit. Don't let your mind get the best of you here. This is where you got to make sure you're guardian of your own garden inside your brain. Don't let those negative thoughts seed and take root. We got to pull the weeds and keep that door shut so that we don't have that old voice in the head telling us how hard it's going to be or why we can't do it, or all the things that we do to sabotage our own success. Everybody has an opportunity to create what they believe in. And if you rehearse it in your mind in those meditations and in the time where you sit and you just visualize yourself being in the position you want to be in your life's path, and you allow yourself to be in the receiving of that and not in a way of trying to talk yourself out of it the whole time, then you have more of a chance of being in alignment with it when it shows up. So we don't want to be rejecting it simply because we're in the wrong thinking. So you're the one that's got to be in control of that. You're 100% responsible for your thoughts. And you have to remember sometimes the thoughts are coming in and it's not you doing it, it's old thinking or old patterns your brain is like regurgitating. So that's what we have to do is tell, that's not my truth. My truth is I'm in abundance and prosperity follows me everywhere. This is the thing. I receive abundance from sources known and unknown, and life flows easily for me. These are the things you have to believe, and it's part of your belief and your faith in that align you with that truth. So remember, you're the captain of this ship, and you've got the ideas to create what you want already buried within you in your DNA. So allow yourself to awaken to what your path is and don't accept anybody else's truth. You have your own truth to fulfill. Divine Spirit, Spirit guides, gods, and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we have our 3 cards out. And the Virgo Hermit, which we are in Virgo season. So when a timing comes up like this, that is the season we're in the zodiac lineup, right? We are in Virgo right now. This is saying this is right now because it's telling you when it's happening. It's also talking about what we saw earlier with that Capricorn Major Arcana, the Devil card. That's where you have to go back and kind of reconcile some of the old information that got lodged in before we knew better, and be able to write that by discerning whether or not it's really part of a truth or something that you picked up along the way before you were awake and aware, like childhood when we really don't know much of anything, but we associate it with things that can be completely off. So allow yourself to anything popping up, you don't want to smash it down, because if you smash it down, it's like sewage. It will become blocked and you will not be able to have a clear flow. So when an old thought comes up, I want you to question, why am I having this thought? What does it what is my subconscious trying to apply this to? And is it true? And if it's not true, most of the time it's not, then let it go. Just release it because you can say this is no longer a true statement and it doesn't apply to me. I release it. It's no longer part of my reality. And then you can right yourself by having the correct information. Now, if it's something that is true and you're carrying that, I want you to forgive and release yourself and anyone else involved because it is in the past and it's going to hinder you if you keep trying to go back to it because it doesn't exist anymore. So let it go, let it come up to the surface, and then find a way to resolve it immediately. Then you don't have to keep going back to it, and it won't keep coming up in your mind. These are the things that come and bother us when we're asleep. And then we suddenly wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and those thoughts are all conjugated. So let's flush that out. Universe. You can always trust the universe. The universe will show me the right path to take to reach my goal. It's really important that we listen when the universe gives us these clues, and that's part of that stuff you're trying to sift through, and that way you can get it out of the way, right? Pulling those weeds, baby, pulling those weeds. Opportunity. So one of my little internal things that I do is an affirmation. I believe that opportunity is everywhere. I'm just surrounded by opportunities. And I keep saying that, and good opportunities, wonderful new opportunities for me to grow and change and create and be in a place where I ascend. So part of having the idea that opportunities are everywhere, sometimes those opportunities are dressed in something I'd rather not do, right? I mean, you just have to be able to find your opportunity in what you're doing. I am always ready to take advantage of opportunities presented to me. So it's always about learning, it's always about experience. And the more that you're able to embrace that, then you're not in a place of dread or rejecting because you never know when something that looks like a funky opportunity or something that looks funky turns into a fantastic opportunity because it can happen that way. Universe likes it, it has a sense of humor. At least that's what I choose to think. The universe has a sense of humor, and it's true because it does make me laugh sometimes how funny it can be. Allow yourself to fully every day. We have to have a few minutes to recharge, reset, renew, and drop all the old stuff. Right. So recovery is part of that. And if you've gone through something, whether it's a small illness or something that you've had to have a procedure on, don't go jump right back into how, you were doing. You've got to work your way back in and you got to make sure you're fully recovered. Don't rush your recovery. Don't be upset with yourself if it takes longer than you want it to. We always want to just go right back to what we were doing. Well, sometimes we have to take a few steps to get back. So don't push yourself or be cross with yourself about that. Belief, that's what we're talking about. That's 100% why we do this beautiful affirmation reading. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self worth based on our gifts and talents and our strong connection to Source. This is the real deal here. Your Source is the energy of all that inspires you. And believing for something fabulous is on the table. If you can create that thought that you are able to do it and it is doable for you, right? If you believe that's your destiny, then the universe has no choice but to help you move along that path. So you just pay attention and believe, and then we have trust. Trust is what we had a few minutes ago with the trusting the universe, right? Trust. You are looking at a situation from purely a physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, or all will heal in ways you never thought possible. That you have to focus and you have to be in that place of just absolutely relentless optimism, which is why you hear me say that in the reading. This is what we're doing here, using our relentless optimism and our positiveness and intention. We're setting our intention for specific things. Hello, dump truckload of blessings. We have the Seven of Cups, which is the energy of overflow, and it is abundance, and it can feel overwhelming. So when that happens, we are very busy, and sometimes we can get very stressed trying to get it all done. Don't worry about the timing of getting it done. Allow yourself to do one step at a time, one bite at a time, because you don't want to have yourself bog your own self down, right? So pace it out and don't try to rush anything. Now, this is perfect because you have the Seven of Cups and you go into a progression, which is the Eight of Pentacles. It's not the same suit, but it's from a seven to an eight. So that means you're taking the next step. This is the energy of mastery. So once you have all of this going down and you're doing all of that, you feel like, okay, I got this. Now, see, this is the opposite of feeling overwhelmed. Now you're in a position where you feel like, okay, I've got a system. We've got it streamlined. I know what I'm doing and I'm comfortable. And that's what mastery is being in that energy. And then we have the Lovers, which is the Gemini major arcana. It means soul connection. It also means the energy of your soul's purpose being activated and being able to move in that particular energy. So, what a beautiful reading for Thursday. And I wish you all a very beautiful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste, my friends.